I'm in rain.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything down to the wire 513.
What's happening?
Yo.
Building.
Down to the wire 513. Back in the building. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? It's episode 303 tonight.
Yeah, bro.
How you feeling, bro?
303. I'm feeling good. How about yourself, brother?
Hey, it's Wednesday. We always say we tired, man. I'm tired. You know, ain't shit changed. Tired, man, but we in here.
T got an early flight. He won't be with us tonight, but he got a couple recordings, and you know he got to take his especially with the Vikings getting that big dub.
Hey, you know, that's a huge dub. You know, we almost put it on down to the wire parlay. We didn't put it on the parlay. We almost put Niners on the parlay to win. But yeah, glad we didn't because they didn't. We're gonna get to the parlay probably Friday because we didn't cover or we didn't win again one game. But yeah, man. So Wednesday we back, man. Episode 303. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Down to wire 513. We got a special announcement tonight, actually. Special announcement, man. This episode is brought to you by Equid. We got a sponsorship, y'all. Shout out to Equid.
Yeah.
Equid has thrown us, thrown us into their the affiliate program, referral program. So rock with us on there. Equid, if you don't know, is a site where you can create your own online store. So if you're a business owner, if you're a musician, whatever you do out there, you want to present yourself right, you want to set your own store up, have some merchandise to sell or whatever, go to Equid and set up your online store. It's free. They do have tiers that cost, but you can't set up a free tier. Yeah, if you go up there and set up, make sure you use the code down to the wire 513. Actually, DTTW513. Help us out a little bit, man.
You heard that.
Yeah, man. So shout out to the people over there at Equid, man. Make sure y'all rock with them. Appreciate them rocking with us. Make sure y'all go set y'all up a free store over there at Equid.
For sure. And you heard that.
Yeah, other than that, man. I see that scrolling. Bottom of the screen, down to the wire 513. Let's get right into it, brother, man. Y'all see the title of the episode.
NBA is back. The NBA is back.
We back, man.
We back.
We some hoopers over here. We do love football too, And we were excited for football to come back, but we super excited for basketball to come back, even though the season, don't really start until Christmas time for real. NBA trying to do a little something different this year, with the little in-season tournament.
Hey, the NBA is back to West versus East in
an All-Star game. That's big news.
News.
It was only 2 games last night. They have more games tonight. A lot of games tonight. You got the Wemby versus Chet matchup tonight. Should have been Ja versus Zion. Ja's, of course, serving his But last night we had the Lakers versus the Nuggets. The first game, West Coast game. Usually we play nightcap games, in NBA. But Lakers had the early cap last night, playing Denver. Ring night for Denver Nuggets, man. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Denver Nuggets. They earned the ring last year.
Yeah, he definitely deserved that ring, man. Shout out to Jokic. I think he's the best player in the world right now. I know a lot of publications out there are voting Giannis as the best player in the world. If you ask me, it's Jokic. If you ask me, I think he earned that title last year. But
that's tough. That's a whole nother. That's tough. I'm gonna still go Giannis though, but I
ain't mad at you for that. I ain't mad at you for that take. I ain't mad at publications for having that take either. But if you ask me right now,
I ain't wrong either though. When I say that,
it was wrong.
You're not wrong either. It's like they so close. Like it's crazy. Last season he made it like a real argument because first we like Giannis. Now you know what I'm saying? Giannis kind of like he ain't look all that great that last series, man. Like
that's why I got shut down. Now
it's like going like this.
Yeah.
This season gonna tell it.
He's definitely gonna tell it.
And so for me, they're about 1A, 1B at the moment.
I ain't mad at that. I would give Giannis a little bit of an edge because he is better defensively. But after last year, I had to get the edge to Jokic this year. And last night he proved it again. I dropped the triple-double on the Lakers' head once again. Monster stat line, dominated the game. He played decent defense on AD in the second half. AD, if you ask me, in the second half just didn't show up. That's the same story from last year, though. This Laker team is literally, it was almost the same thing from last year. Like you watched the playoff series last year, you didn't even watch the game last night. It was different names in there other than some of the guys who lost. Of course, there was no Lonnie Walker. it was Torian Prince instead of Lonnie Walker. But it was the same story from last season, if you ask me. Um, we're gonna go as far as AD takes us.
And that's not gonna be that far, brother. And I love the Lakers, but he can't be your number one guy.
We've been saying this for years.
He just can't be. He ain't got that motor. It's something that he ain't got that motor. We're gonna get a lot of ads. This one was my fault tonight this season, and we ain't trying to hear that.
That was his go-to last year.
This one's on me tonight. Maybe we'd get a better version of AD if he worked out an off season.
Maybe if you go harder, maybe if you put, and you can say this about a lot of players, but if you put that Giannis motor and some of these other guys back, man, it would be ungodly basketball players. Like just because their skill level is that much better than the Giannis. It's not like the Giannis, but
I mean,
AD's skill level is man was above Giannis as far as skill level goes. He could dribble better than Giannis. He could shoot better than Giannis. He could score better than Giannis. His skill wise, but he just ain't got that motor, man. Like for him to take 6 shots in the second half, it's unacceptable, man. Unacceptable.
Acceptable.
And when you're the go-to guy, I don't care if you miss 15 shots in the second half. You got to get up 15 shots, especially when we down. We need you. We're gonna go as far as you take us. We need you to get us back in the game. Shoot the ball, bro. I don't care if you, like I said, if you miss all your shots, shoot the ball. You have to be aggressive. You going out there and shooting 6 shots it's not going to cut it.
Joker came in with a triple dub to start the season. Trip.
Crazy, man.
29, 13, and 11. He looking like he ready to start right back where he left off.
The whole team did, honestly, man. It was kind of a sight to see. Even though they did lose, what's his name, Bruce Brown.
Gotta go get that bag, bro.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him, man. They playing right now. Too. Shout out to the Pacers, man. They was beating up on.
Jackson was a big add too. He had a big play last night.
Yeah. It was. They had him last year though, but he didn't play that much last year. So bringing him back was definitely a good keep. The guy Christian Brown, the young kid. I think he's second-year player now. He played decent last night too. He's going to be a hustle guy. He's going to be a new kind of Bruce Brown guy, but he can't shoot as good as Bruce Brown, I don't think.
Man, it's sad that we're not gonna. I'm sitting here thinking about it. What station is Jeff Van Gundy on now?
I don't know if he got picked up by anybody yet. I haven't heard of it. At least I haven't heard it.
I used to look forward to Jeff Van Gundy and their banter. Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson.
Yeah. I haven't heard it yet. If they haven't gotten picked up, I haven't heard news of who picked them up. I know they got have ESPN on right now. They got Doris Burke. They had their new trio of Doris Burke, Doc Rivers, and Mike Breen. Was it?
I'm not. I used to look forward to Jeff and bang. All that's gone.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to hearing Doc Rivers, bro. Like I'm cool.
Yeah, he's a loser, and then Jeff Van Gundy is.
Hey, he been living out that 08 ring for 20-some years. Him there now. Almost 20 years now living out the 08 ring, man.
Jeff Van Gundy doesn't have a ring, but still, he just seems like a better person. He's gonna be somebody else we'd rather listen to.
He was funny, man. Like I'm not sure Doc Rivers is gonna be funny. I know Doc Rivers was doing it before, but he's been a coach for a long ass time now. He's only doing it for like a year or so after he got fired from Orlando. He wasn't doing it for that long. So yeah, man, I'm gonna give him a chance, but I'm not excited about it at all.
Yeah, we'll see. So it was another game last night. It was the Suns and the Warriors. And Bill didn't play, Draymond Green didn't play. But for me, the Warriors looked their second team looked like CP3. They're gonna blend in real well. It'll be a good fit for them.
I agree with you, man. I think Draymond might have been on to something when he was saying that Chris Paul is going to be the key to unlocking Kuminga. I think he can be, because he's going to get Kuminga super easy buckets. That's something Kuminga kind of struggled with last year, especially later in the season when teams kind of got on to his go-to moves. He kind of struggled a little bit. So I think playing with Chris Paul, in the second unit, I think it was Chris Paul probably play more of this season. Definitely helped him out.
I agree.
So yeah, I would agree, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Suns look good though, man. Shout out Book.
Shout out Book.
That boy Cole, man. They're gonna be tough, man. They're gonna be tough. I think picking up Nurk for them was a huge pickup. Getting rid of Aiden, even though Aiden is a better player than Nurk Nurkic fits their system better. He's gonna be willing to just fall in line more than Aiden would have been willing to do. I think.
Yep. Steph had a solid game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, Steph had a solid game. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season for those teams. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, especially the Warriors with what is now is technically is a contract season for Clay. Clay and the Warriors and not meet.
Clay look good too, because Clay was telling Clay like, well, last night he ain't shoot the ball too well, but going to the preseason, like Clay looking all right, looking like he moving a little better because this is his last big payday. At least I think it is.
He trying to get it because it might not be depending on how he plays the season. And the Warriors still could give it to him this during the season, but last I read they were pretty far apart on years and dollars per year. So I will wish them the best because I don't want to see them break up the Splash Bros. I want to see them finish their career together. All three of them, with Draymond included, Steph and Clay. I want to see them finish their career in Golden State. So hopefully they get something done. Hopefully Clay, goes down more into the market. I think he's probably wanting some crazy money. He's not worth that money no more. Hopefully he realizes that.
I know he was like, man, he was he was going to demand some crazy dollars, and he can't more.
Yeah, he really can't. If he had a great season, he gonna come out and average 25 this season. Hey, he might be able to demand some crazy money, but if he does something like that, I don't see him getting more than he probably get a little bit more than Draymond. I'm not sure what he's looking for though, but they said they were way off, way apart on annual dollars and years. So
I know Brad Beal didn't play, but for the Warriors to win and they shot 35% from the field, for Warriors to lose, I'm sorry, and only lose by 4 and they shot 35% from the field ain't bad.
No, it's really not, man. Like I said, it's going to show. I think they're going to be better than they were last year for sure. Last year they struggled on the road. This year I think they'll be better on the road with and Chris Paul helped them be better on the road. Having that
leadership, better leadership. Yeah,
having that presence. I think they'll help them be better on the road. I think last year they realized that they can't afford to be that low seeded. They have to be a little bit higher seeded. I think they realized that.
Yeah. Pardon, we want to tap into the games tonight, or
let's look at some of the games tonight. Right now we got what on ESPN? The Celtics Knicks on ESPN right now.
Celtics Knicks.
Knicks got the highest opening night ticket. You see that? Highest home opener ticket. You see that?
Madison Square Garden, baby.
Yeah, I don't know what niggas expect. Niggas was like shocked, like bro, New York City. They ain't playing the Celtics. They ain't like they playing somebody shitty. Playing the Celtics. Like Celtics are great team.
And it's Madison Square Garden.
MSG. You gonna have Spike Lee in the front row.
People,
MSG.
Stars in the building, somewhere in the building.
Yeah, so of course they went on the highest ticket.
MSG is like, not Staples Center. What's it called now?
Crypto.com or whatever that shit called.
Crypto, yeah.
Yeah, the Crypt, as they call it. The Crypt. The Crypt had the second highest. I think third. I think the Warriors might have been second. Somewhere up there. It was Lakers, Warriors, Knicks. Some of the top three the home opener ticket prices.
Porzingis was a big pickup for the Celtics, by the way. If they stay healthy, they might. I'm just saying.
PJ was on last week, and PJ mentioned Porzingis was a sneaky one of the best pickups of the offseason. I think he probably the best pickup of the offseason for that team, man. Having him as a third option is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. He could do what he can't do what Robert Williams does as good as blocking shots, but he can do almost as good as that blocking shots, and he can shoot way better. So you're going to spread the floor, and he's still going to get that rim protection. So it was a match made in heaven for them.
The Wizards and the Pacers. Pacers blowing out the Wizards right now. I'm going to be watching the Wizards close this year. There's my boy Jordan Poole on the squad. He's
man.
18 points. Kuz is 9 for 18.
But that defense is going to be terrible. Right now, it is 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Pacers have 139 points. Yo.
4
minutes, guard somebody.
39 seconds left to go. It's 112 to 135. Can they defend? No. But Jordan Poole won't shoot.
It's 2 minutes left. 119, 139.
Oh.
Yo. Somebody got to play defense over in Washington.
Yeah, you're right. A minute and 30 seconds left now. 141.
Somebody play defense over there, yo. Like y'all got to play defense.
Pop.
Box score. What's going on over there?
I'm looking at the box score right now. Jordan Poole, like I said, he
I'm talking about for the Pacers. Who all got? Oh, damn, everybody double figures. That's what's going on.
everybody
Everybody double figures.
like,
Harry Halliburton 20. Bruce Brown 24. Ben Mather 18. Oh, they balling. They over there balling off the bench. Buddy Hield 14. Everybody eats against Washington, man.
and Nembhard, he got 12. Okay.
Yeah, but nah, I agree with you what you're saying about Washington. I'm gonna watch them a lot too. I'm a big fan of Jordan Poole. I think that they gonna have a good season as far as individual. What do you got right now? 18.
The Hawks and Charlotte going at it. Charlotte up 105-103. 2 minutes and 16 left to go in the game.
I was watching that game earlier too. Shout out Melo Ball. He out there, man.
Melo
Looking
back.
healthy. He looking healthy. Moving. I ain't look at the stats, but looking healthy as far as on the court. Looking like he's not hindering at all. Not laboring. Not favoring any kind of foot or anything right now. Looking real good. What his stats looking like though? Let's look at his stats.
What's the stats?
I look at 15, 6, and 9. Not too bad. They got about 3 minutes left, just under 3 minutes left in the fourth. Close game. I'm gonna watch the Hornets a lot this year too. I'm a huge Melo Ball fan. I think we all are on this podcast. Excited to see Brandon Miller. I want to see what he can bring to the table.
Let's see it.
And the Hawks too, man. You know, it's gonna be a big year for the Hawks. A lot of people. That was one of my big takes last week. You went on the show last week. One of my big takes last week was if the Hawks don't get off to a good start, might be a fire sale. Might see Trae Young on the move.
Trae Young.
Jersey been on clearance all summer. I don't know what's going on. Jersey been on clearance in Nike stores all summer. I don't know what's going on.
Really? Ooh, they must know something we don't.
I don't know what's going on, man. It's several times this summer. It's been on Twitter going viral. Like, what's going on? A Trae Young jersey going on sale. A month later, going on sale again. Like, bro, are you trying to get rid of these jerseys? Or is this thing going on? Been traded? What's going on?
Houston is playing Orlando right now. Orlando's beating the crap out of Houston. I don't think there's any other games.
I wanted to see how Houston was going to be defensively this year with Ime. I know he's going to be a more demanding defensive coach for them. So I'm interested to see how the young guys, if they buy in defensively, I want to see how they improve. I know they're not going to be probably a playoff or playing team this year, but I want to see some movement in the right direction for that team and for the young guys on that team.
What did the Bucks not play today?
They might play later. Let's see. No, I don't see them on the docket today. Crazy how you don't have them playing in the first 2 nights. Like, what's the NBA doing?
Dame was a late pickup, though.
It's still Giannis. I still had Giannis. What are y'all doing? He's one of the best teams in the league last year.
Harden returns to the Sixers, but won't play opener.
We talked about that a little bit off here. James Harden, he left and then tried to come back. And the Sixers said, hey, we don't want you to travel with us, bro. Not traveling with us.
Yeah, no travel. But he looked from what I'm reading in this story real quick. It looked like he's going to get they're going to play.
I just saw Bucks play tomorrow. Opener tomorrow. Home opener against Philly. Big game. But yeah, I guess against Philly. So speaking of Harden, he's not going to be there. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. We talked about it off here. You mentioned the Clippers kind of cooled off on the James Harden trade talks. Daryl Morey said that the Clippers were unserious. They said that the Clippers came out and said they asked for Paul George, and they were like, "No, like what are you doing?
Come on, bro.
Like, come on." And I believe that. I believe Daryl Morey probably did. Like, all right, you guys want James Harden? Goes Paul George. I'm not putting that past Daryl Morey at all.
I actually think the Sixers is the best fit for James Harden. I mean, he's there. Just play, bro. Play through some adversity. Every situation ain't gonna be perfect. I'll give him a pass on Brooklyn, but like Jesus, like I really can't give him a pass because I don't know, bro. The way he forces himself out of places, you only get what they say, Kevin Garnett. You only get the wiggle a couple times, bro. You only get the wiggle.
Yeah, you only get a couple wiggles, man. You only get a couple wiggles. You can't just be wiggling out everywhere. And to blame everybody and pointing, oh, it's his fault. At some point, everybody's gonna be looking like it's you, bro.
Common denominator.
It's you. Like everybody else, it's you, bro. So yeah, I agree with you, man. I think the league might be kind of fed up with him at this point, even though he had a good year last year. Led the league in assists. I think he sacrificed. I think he could have easily averaged more points if he wanted to. In the regular season, everybody averaged 25 points, 30 points this last year.
And like playing no defense.
Yeah, nobody played defense. We just saw somebody put up 150 points already in regulation. So I think he could have averaged more points. I think teams don't want to hear. From what I heard in the offseason, the Rockets were willing to pay him max dollars, but he met with the organization, Ime Udoka, and said, "Yeah, I'm ready to get back to the MVP, James Harden." And they said, "Oh, we don't want that. We're cool." That's what I heard happen.
Yeah, actually, about the whole MVP talks.
Like, we want you to come here and kind of help our young guys, not really kind of try to be the league leading scorer again. Like, we don't want that version of James Harden. That version is not gonna be beneficial to us. So
like
we're gonna be cool on you, and that's
it's like no hard feelings, but
yeah. we don't want you like that. Like, we don't think you fit that mold anymore.
Well,
And then AJ came out and said it too. AJ came out and said this year he thinks Harden's going to have his best year ever. He says he's going to be back in MVP. Of course, it's AJ talk. I ain't mad at it, but they're delusional.
Not winning basketball when he plays his best. It's not winning style basketball.
It's not.
Kobe said it. Everybody said it. It's not. You just can't win games like that.
If you're gonna be impressive, you're gonna put up good stats. You're gonna have good numbers. You're gonna be on highlight reels.
And you're gonna lose in the first round.
Yep. If you make it that far. If you make it that far. The year they made it pretty far, they was pretty good. And it was more than just ISO ball though. It was a lot more, space and go, ball when they actually went to the conference finals. But yeah, the way MVP James Harden is playing, it's not gonna cut it.
Why you think the NBA kind of like switching gears a little bit? Knicks return to the old format.
Oh, with the All-Star weekend?
Yeah.
I think they realized how bad it was last year, how bad it's been for the last few years.
Well, now the first time they did it, this was the second year they had it like this, or was it?
This was a while. It's been like, it's been like 3 years, maybe since Kobe passed. So what, 2019? When he passed, 2019, right? 2020. 2020. So that was a third year. So I guess it was good the first time. The last 2 years, man,
the games was poor.
Yeah, the games it's just like it ain't really the like the end of the games be cool, but it's like this year especially the first 3 quarters were just like a layup line, man. It's just like a layup line and a 3-point contest. You're doing dunk contest and you're doing 3-point contest, doing half court 3-point contest. What they were doing this year. And I think the NBA realizes same thing with this whole in-season tournament shit. And the whole minimum games rule they put in now, they realize that the fans are getting fed up with the regular season bullshit that the NBA is putting out there, the players are putting out there, not playing in games, having bullshit All-Star games. The fans tired of that shit, man. And the NBA is trying to do something to make it more competitive.
Adam Silver said, a lot of it comes down to reinforcing with our players and our teams how important it is for the fans. We don't expect playoff intensity, but we expect a competitive game. That's it is, just go out there. We all done played a couple games. We're like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna go, go to the rack like that, but I am gonna play a little deep.
I ain't gonna try to stop you. Yeah, I'm trying to stop you at least. I ain't gonna let you just, run right past me. It's kind of like, bro, you can find more competitive games if you go on YouTube and just Google or YouTube Rico Rico Hines open runs. More competitive runs than that is in his off-season runs where guys just getting run in. It's more competitive than the All-Star game. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, and nobody's playing that many minutes, so it's like, bro, just come on.
Yeah, just come on out here, man.
The first quarter is all for funny.
Yeah, throw off the backboard if you want to. Throw some crazy alley oops. Do some off the foot passes, some crazy shit. If you want to do something like that in the first quarter. After the first quarter, man, let's try to tighten it up a little bit.
Tighten up. Then the fourth quarter, the last 2 minutes, I will take just a little bit of some intensity if the game's close.
Yeah, especially last few possessions. If it's close game, go hard. Go hard. You ain't gotta go playoff hard, but go like, all right, this is a regular season game. Important game.
Yeah, regular season is coming, so I'm excited to see it get back to the regular because even when it was blowouts, at least it was like it was cool seeing them in the East and West stuff. That team whatever got old, tired pretty fast.
Real fast, man.
Yeah, so
I do like the Elam ending though, where it's like a target score. I like that. Um, so maybe they can try to keep some aspects. Probably ain't gonna try to keep some aspects, but try to keep some aspects because then that made it so we're like, all right, it's gonna be somewhat close at the end of the game. Like it's gonna make you play a little harder.
there will no longer be a target score in the fourth quarter.
Damn.
Return into a standard 12-game fourth-quarter contest.
Damn. So if it's a blowout, it's gonna be a blowout. Hopefully, it's not a blowout. Then. So if these players come out and have the same intensity they've been having, it's gonna be blowouts. So hopefully, the players play with some more intensity.
Yep.
I ain't mad at it though.
Jordan said he used to treat it like a real game.
as I would have if I was, well, not a real game, but I would have, been. I ain't trying to go out here and let nobody break record every year.
Yeah,
you about to drop 60 on me, bro. I don't care.
First quarter, like I said, and then like I think Kobe was saying at one time, just one of random first quarter, but after this, time to buckle down. Let's get some people what they paid for.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's go ahead and make it the best pickup game like it's supposed to be, not just tall, talented guys out here doing trick shots.
Yeah, back. Oh man, anything else with the league, brother?
I don't, man. Nah, I don't. Excited for Wemby versus Czech starting probably about now, 9:30. Dallas Mavs. I don't know who home, but Dallas Mavs Spurs tonight, man. Excited to see Kyrie and Luka go at it again or go back forward again, and excited to see Wemby, man. Hopefully Wemby has a good season this year, man. But that's the last I got on NBA.
Houston got smashed. The Pacers smashed Washington, and oh my gosh, that's not the way you want to start this.
Come on, Houston. Ime probably pissed right now. Shout out to the Pacers though, man. We're gonna be at some games. Pacers also had the cheapest entry for the opening night, man. Shout out to the Pacers, man.
Shout out to Atlanta's down 3 points, 15 seconds left.
Oh man.
Oh
man.
It's 14. When free throws happening, they down 4 points with 13 seconds left. It's over.
NBA notifications. Zion poster. I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, Zion back at it.
Zion back, guys. Oh man. Hopefully he's healthy this season. Shout out to the Pels, man. Let's go BL. Let's go Zion.
Man, so NFL with some upsets this week, and I think this a good spot to play our boys recap, right?
It's a good spot to bring our brother T in. So y'all sit tight. Let me go ahead and grab this video. This is gonna be T's full Week 7 recap, including talking about his Vikings upsetting the 49ers. Yeah, I'm about to say what is it? San Francisco.
The Wire 513. Got to get my NFL Week 7 recap this weekend, especially because my Minnesota Vikings got a huge upset win over the top-seeded San Francisco 49ers, man. Huge win. Shout out to that boy Kirko, man. Hey, played his ass off, balled out. I told y'all a few weeks ago when Justin Jefferson went out, man. I told y'all we had the weapons surrounding him that we could still compete and still be able to ball. And granted, on that show, I did think we were going to lose San Francisco. I'm not going to hold you. On record, I said I thought we were going to get our ass beat by San Francisco. But this goes to show any given weekend, anybody could beat anybody, and that's what happened this Monday night football, man. Shout out to Jordan Addison, man. Balled out. Shout out to the offensive line, man. 49ers have one of the best defenses in the entire league. One of the best defensive lines in the entire league. We did not allow one sack this past Monday night, man. Shout out to the offensive line. Man, shout out to the defense. Shout out to Brian Flores, man. Working, hey, he's making the best of what we got, man. Our defense is balling out, hungry. Made Brock Purdy uncomfortable, which we gotta talk about Brock Purdy too. Is he the answer in San Fran? But I'll get there momentarily. But yeah, man,
great question.
Shout out to that defense, man. Took away Christian McCaffrey, made Brock Purdy beat us, which proved, and again, when the game got tight, choked up through 2 interceptions late in the game. Shout out to Cam Bynum, man. Yeah, man, Brock Purdy. Is he that guy? Is he
2
really
weeks
that
straight.
guy,
T.
or is he just
Talk
that
to
guy
us.
when
T.
everything else around him
Be determined.
is is going well? I mean, because look, you have to look at it. Now, granted, if you want to give him a pass last week against Cleveland when McCaffrey and Debo both went down in game and adjustments, if you want to say that, okay, fine, that was in game. It's hard to adjust in game when you lose two stars like that. But this time you had a week to prepare. You already knew Debo wasn't going to play, but you knew McCaffrey was going to play. Trent Williams, he wasn't out there either. But still, you still had George Kittle, which you had no problem getting him the ball. You stopped throwing the ball to Brandon Ayuk, which is crazy. He had 56 yards in the first half and didn't have a catch rest of the game.
That's facts.
Jawan Jennings isn't a bad third option when fully healthy. So we just had a question, man. Is Brock Purdy that guy, or is he just another Jimmy G, man? He can only perform, he can only ball
That's
when
a fact.
everything else
Jeez.
is going well. But I will say, I do feel bad for Cincinnati Bengals, man. This is 2 losses in a row to the 49ers, so they're going back to the crib. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be hungry. So it's going to be tough work for the Bengals, but I'll give that prediction coming up here later on in rapid fire. But man, also man, shout out to Baltimore Ravens and Baltimore Ravens Lamar Jackson, man. Lamar played like the MVP. We got a question of Detroit too, man. If you really take a look at all of Detroit's losses, wins this year, 5-2. They beat the entire NFC South, which we all know the NFC South is probably the worst division in football. Then they beat the Chiefs with no Patrick Mahomes and with no Travis Kelce. My bad, no Travis Kelce. And they could have still won that game because Tony remember how to catch the damn ball. So we had the question of the Lions, man. Are they for real? Are they pretenders? Was this just an anomaly? I don't know. But getting shut out most of the game, didn't score your first touchdown to the fourth quarter. If we want to label the Lions the best team in the NFC as they were getting labeled prior to Week 7, you can't go out there and ball like that, man. So we'll see. Obviously, 1 week. We'll see how they bounce back. I expect them to bounce back big this weekend. But we'll see. But shout out to Lamar Jackson, man, and the entire Baltimore Ravens team, man. They phenomenal game, flawless game. Played a flawless game. Shout out to the rookie, man. Taylor Bagner, man, was first Division II quarterback, I think they said since 1950 to start NFL game and get a dub.
That's crazy.
Knocked off the Las Vegas Raiders. If you're the New York Giants, man, hey, I know you paid Daniel Jones all that money, but if you're Brian Daboll trying to save your job, man, you might want to think about playing Tyrod Taylor the rest of the year. And granted, 14 points is bad, but hey, in NFL, a win is a win. A win is a win, and the more reps and the more reps you get with Tyrod in that first team, I think the better off he'll play moving forward. I think Tyrod gives you the best chance to win, honestly, better than Daniel Jones.
I agree with that.
Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, going on the road, gotten a huge upset win over the Los Angeles Rams. I think we all picked the Rams for the most part to get that win, especially if we know how bad Kenny Pickett and the offense has been. But hey, they showed up when it mattered most. I think Kenny, at least this past week, we'll have to see moving forward. At least last week, Kenny Pickett looked comfortable, and that second half, man, that offense looked totally different. We all know what the Chiefs knocked off the Chargers, man. Same old, man. With Brandon Staley and that Chargers team, it's time. It might be time for them to go, man. They're having another letdown of a year. I mean, it's still a lot of football to be played, but a 2-4 start, losing by 14 to the Chiefs on the road. Something got to change. Something has to change. Herbert got his deal, so we know he's going to be there for a while. So yeah, it might be time. I know, Rand, you've been saying this for a while now. And then for the last thing I got, the Eagles get a big win, bouncing back over the Miami Dolphins. They're going to be a lot closer than what it was. Dolphins got to help. Jalen Waddle, he went out. He was hurt. I know he eventually came back, but that little short stint time he was in, that really affected the offense, man. You seen Tua became a one target guy. Tyreek Hill is like Tyreek is trying to get the ball to Tyreek Hill, and obviously Eagles knew that. The Eagles knew that, especially once Jalen Waddle went down. So for the Dolphins, man, not worried about them, but it's just about them staying healthy and getting healthy, man. They definitely needed Jalen Ramsey this past game. AJ Brown went off, who's been balling the past 4 weeks. So yeah, Eagles was a better team this week. If they were to play it again in Super Bowl, who knows? Maybe Miami get their get back. So that's all I got for Week 7 in the NFL, man. I'll be back a little bit later to give rapid fire picks. With that being said, man, hey, y'all brothers keep doing the thing, holding it down, and I'll catch y'all later on for rapid fire.
All right, so there you have it, T, with his recap.
Yeah. So biggest thing, Brock Purdy. The jury's still out on him. You know, he's only lost 2 games. They love you when you winning. They love you when you winning.
115 straight. Well, 15 regular season. Straight.
They love you when you win it, but as soon as you lose and you show a little bit of, you have a bad week or 2, is he the real deal? Let's put in some. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can't jump to conclusion. He's gonna have to play some bad games. Like, while he did choke, he gonna have to play some bad games for me to
Even though, and he still let him down to field goal range. They just missed the field goal, right? Or was that last week? One of the games. They let him to field goal range. He just missed it.
This last week.
So yeah, this last week he got picked. The last week prior they lost. He let him down the field to the field goal range and missed the field goal. So he still he didn't play great the whole game though, but still he ended up having the drive to lead him down the field to get him position to almost tie the game. So like you said, the jury's still out on him. It is, he do have a star-studded supporting cast up there too, though. So
he does. He does. It's just but losing 2 games, if that's the case, it's a lot of quarterbacks that ain't.
Can't call him Jimmy G after that T.
Yeah,
that's taking a step too far.
Like the NFL. That's why I'm all
taking that step too far.
That's why I'm all for get your money, because you ball out. Look, I won 16 straight. I won. You lose 2 games in a row.
That's why I ain't mad at Dan Jones for getting that deal he got. Like, I know he overpaid, but I ain't mad at Dan Jones for getting that deal, because it's the only time you're going to get that deal.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah, he playing this year. He ain't getting that deal after this year. He wouldn't have got it. So it's the only time you're gonna be able to get it if you Daniel Jones. So I ain't mad at him for doing that, for getting that deal. I agree with him about Brock Purdy. I also agree with him about the Lions. He said the Lions are they pretend? They possibly could be, but you could also say the same thing about the Dolphins, about their wins. Their wins like come against shitball teams. When you want to look at their records, shitball teams. When they play good teams, Dolphins lose. They score 20 points and they lose.
Yep.
So if you say that about the Lions being that in the NFC, you can technically say the same thing about Dolphins in the AFC.
He made a good point when he was talking about the Bengals. You don't want to play the Niners coming off 2 wins, but the thing that the Bengals might have going for him is Sam Darnold's going to be playing on Sunday. So
that's a helper. You mentioned the Giants, yeah. If I'm the Giants and I'm Brian Daboll, I'm making sure Daniel Jones coming back yet. I'm making sure he ain't coming back till he 150%.
Yeah, facts.
Because they got a better chance of winning Tyrod Taylor. I ain't trying to
tell Taylor, the Giants line isn't that great. Tyrod Taylor can move better than Daniel Jones. It's not all Daniel Jones' fault. He has not been playing great, but the Giants line is pathetic, and they just have not addressed that issue.
Since Eli been there, it's been that.
They Daniel Jones be getting crushed.
Be having no chance. Tyrod got a slight because he's at least fast and athletic.
Move a little bit, like jeez.
Yeah. But yeah, if I'm Dayball, I'm making sure Daniel Jones ain't coming back yet. Hey, that neck, all right. Nah, I see you walking a little. You sitting down, man. Sitting down.
He ain't played in what? He missed what last game? That's it.
He's last year. I think he missed the last 1.5 games. Like he got hurt.
Yeah. He's outside of Sam Howell, who's been sacked 40 times. Daniel Jones has been sacked 28 times, bro. The line is terrible.
Let Sam Howell, man. That's wild, bro. He has to run for his life, man. That's wild.
Getting crushed.
Touched up out there.
So I mean,
Yeah,
and Daniel Jones really don't have too many targets to throw the ball to either, besides the tight end Walker. So
yeah,
it's not. People want to blame him, and he's getting his fair share of the blame. But uh, the Giants got a lot to work on. Is what I'm
yeah.
trying to
But then also when Daniel Jones is in the game, he don't be using his targets. Like you got Darren Waller, give him the damn ball, bro. I'm force feeding him. I don't care. The line terrible. Hey, bro, look, bro, this line shitty as hell, bro. I know this play this, but bro, just get open. I got you ASAP. Like quick, yeah. Half second, bro. Get open. Do a quick move. I'm throwing it to you. Give him the ball, bro. Tyrod, get this man, get him and Saquon the ball. Get them the ball, Dan. Whenever you come back, get them the ball.
The NFL is wide open.
It is, bro. And almost every division has a team at the top who could easily be not at the top. Almost every division.
Ravens, they could easily not be at the top.
Easily. They lost some very winnable games.
Yeah.
They have a few bad losses, even though he did mention the Ravens are looking good, which are looking good, but the Ravens had a few bad losses or two. They got what? What's their record right now? They 5-1? 5-2. One loss against the Colts, right?
Yep.
So that's not a good loss. It's not a good loss at all. They are looking good though right now. I gotta say, Lamar he's looking real good, man. He's looking real good in his new offense. I will give him credit for that defense. That defense is serious. I I actually picked the Lions to win that game last week. And boy was I wrong. They got their ass kicked. Put up 6 points, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Jameer Gibbs though. He balled out. I should have started on fantasy. I didn't like a dumbass. But yeah, man.
Yeah, it's woo. It's gonna be. It was a fun week. We'll see what's going on this upcoming.
He mentioned the Chargers too, man. Chargers, man.
They in trouble.
They are in trouble. And like I said before, like he said, I've been saying it a long time. They're in trouble. Brandon Staley should have got fired last season. They probably should have hired Sean Payton. Sean Payton probably should have waited it out because Denver ain't looking too hot. Denver won last week though, right?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I don't know. Did they?
They had a bye. Either they won or it was on a bye.
Let me see. I don't remember. Let me go to it real quick.
They ain't looking too bad this year though, the record wise. But I'm sure he'd rather have
Denver beat Green Bay last week.
He won last week. Yeah. Jordan Love looked like shit last week. I mean, I know Denver's not a terrible spot to be for Sean Payton, but I would have rather. I said it last year. If I'm him, I want that LA job. I want to the LA Chargers over Denver. I'm taking Herbert over Wilson. Even though Herbert this year, man, he ain't looking that great either. And then big games at least.
Yeah,
games matter. So yeah, man. What else? He mention anything else? I don't think he mentioned he did mention Pittsburgh. Yeah, shout out to Pittsburgh. Get some ugly wins.
Mentioned the Eagle. The Pittsburgh thing about Pittsburgh, bro, they find a way to win.
Ugly wins, but they win.
They win.
They be ugly, man. They be ugly as hell. They win.
Eagles and he talked about the Eagles and the Dolphins. The Dolphins, they got a lot to show me.
I ain't a believer, man. I love the offensive points they get though for fantasy. I do have like 3 players on fantasy for the Dolphins. They ball out. Sometimes they ball out. Most times they ball out. Most times they ball out. They play good defense though.
They can ball out this week though.
They're gonna ball out this week.
They got the Patriots.
Oh, they're gonna ball this week. They're gonna ball this week. Billy Bill, they're gonna ball this week. But yeah, they also were talking about AJ Brown balling out, man. I don't think he mentioned AJ Brown, but
he's balling.
Is he a top 3 receiver right now in NFL?
Yeah. I mean, just
right now. I mean, obviously.
I don't know if if you don't want to call him a top 3 talent, cool. But right now, he's a top 3 receiver.
Production wise, you can't deny the production. Numbers don't lie, and the numbers he putting up. And Hurts ain't even having a great year. Hurts is having a down year if you look at his last year numbers compared to this year. But he's balling out this year, man. Shout out AJ Brown. So if you ask me, yeah, right now he's top 3 receiver. You can't deny his numbers.
Yeah, I would go Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, and probably I guess Justin Jefferson. He's only missed 2 games.
Yeah, he hurt right now.
Well, yeah. I won't even put I got to put the and we're not talking about the stats or which I mean, past just this season. Right now, I got to put
about this season. Yeah,
Puka, whatever his name is, because he done played every game. He done stepped up. Good, solid rookie.
Yeah, he stepped up this year. If I had to, yeah, I would definitely take Tyreek number one right now. I'm definitely taking AJ Brown number two. If I had to go number three, damn.
I'm going Puka, bro. He's
Either Puka
balling.
or Stephon Diggs. You know, Stephon Diggs had a couple down
Stephon
games.
Diggs is yeah.
Yeah, we having a good season too though. So I'll probably go Diggs just off, just to be different. You want Puka, I'll go Diggs.
Yeah, I agree. What else in the NFL? I think we touched.
You got any other recap news? I got hit everything I had on my list. And that T mentioned, I think we hit everything he mentioned as well.
There was a lot of games that was on, but Deshaun Watson still ain't right. Walker start this week. He tried to play and threw a pick, and he just that shoulder ain't right, Chet.
No, that's not right, man. And he did also mention the D2 quarterback that came in and started and won a game for the Bears. I forget the kid's name, but shout out to that kid. You don't see that happen, man. It's crazy. You can literally get to the NFL from almost anywhere.
If you can throw, you can throw, and if you can run,
if you can run, you can run. If you can tackle, you can tackle.
Jump,
yeah, you can almost get to the NFL from almost anywhere if you put the talent, you put tape out there.
Yep.
Put a tape out there, you might have a small chance, but you're gonna have a chance. And if somebody get hurt and they got nobody else to call up, you're gonna get called up. If you go out there and ball out, you might make yourself a small career out of it, or backup career. Hey, that's hell of a lot of money if you back up.
Whereas the NBA, if you in a mid major, well, not a mid. Sometimes a mid major you get lucky, but if you're in a D2 school, you got to go to the overseas route to try to make it.
Yeah. It's a lot of dogs. It's a lot of dogs football too, but it's a lot of dogs and NBA and they can play basketball in general. But yeah, NFL you can almost make it from almost anywhere, man. It's incredible to see that. You got any other recap?
No, I'm
good. You want to hit?
No, we good.
All right, it's a good chance to go ahead and pull T up here for his rapid fire picks, and we can go ahead and pick after he picks. You want to pause it, or you want to just want to run his tape all the way through?
Run it.
Run it. Let's run it. Let me go ahead and pull him back up there. Let me pull this T tape up. This is here it is. Let me make sure I got the right clip up here. He should say. I think he said it at the beginning, so y'all know what it is when he said it.
Rapid fire picks. Let's get right to it, man. Start tomorrow night. Obviously, Thursday night football. Bucks at Bills. Give me the Bills, man. Bills coming off an embarrassing loss on the road to New England.
Yep.
I feel bad for Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. The Bills big by 10 points, at least 10 points. Rams at Cowboys. Rams, another team I think gave away a game that they should have won. Losing at home to Pittsburgh. Cowboys coming off a bye, fresh, well rested, close early, but ultimately Cowboys pull away. Give me the Cowboys. Vikings at Packers. Short week for my Vikings, man. Hard fought, emotional game. Monday Night Football against the 49ers. Game will be close, but Jordan Love has yet to shown that he's he's been too inconsistent, and he's yet shown that he's that guy for throwing the ball. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're handcuffing him up there. I don't know. But this is, as I've been saying, man, this has been the stretch. This is a stretch for my Vikings to make a move. You already know where I'm going. Give me Minnesota. Falcons at Titans. Oh man, this is a pickle. I mean, I know record-wise, Falcons have a better record. I think I read that if Tannehill doesn't go, that Vrabel could use both Levis and Willis. I don't like that two QB system. This is going to be a very, very low-scoring game. But give me the Falcons on the road. Saints at Colts. Gardner Minshew, man, they balled out against one of the top defenses, not the best defense in all of football last week. Saints, man, you just never know what you gonna get from them, man. Derek Carr has struggled offensively. They still got one of the better defense in the league. But give me the Colts at the crib. Patriots at Dolphins. Patriots flash in the pan. Big win at home last week. Dolphins coming off a road loss to Philly. Give me the Dolphins big at the crib. Jets at Giants, the Battle of New York. Ooh, Jets coming off a bye. Tyrod Taylor if he does indeed get to start this Sunday, makes it interesting. If Tyrod plays, still give me the Jets. That Jets defense is serious, and Tyrod, as much as we want to root for him, we want to see him succeed. That Jets defense is serious, and he has shown Tyrod has shown that offensively he hasn't gotten the playbook down yet. He hasn't gotten the trust of the guys yet. Only scoring 14 points last week in a win, but you're going to need a lot more 14 points to beat the Jets. Jags at Steelers. This is a very interesting matchup. You could, if you want to call it a quote unquote trap game for Jacksonville, this is it. Jacksonville going on the road. I'm going with that Pittsburgh. I'm going with that Steelers team, man. At home, they showed me something in that second half against the Rams that could possibly carry over into this week. So yeah, give me Pittsburgh at home. Eagles at Commanders. Commanders, man. Yeesh. Talking about struggling offense. The offense stinks. Sam Howell might not be the guy. Calling for Ron Rivera's job up there. So
40 sacks.
The new regime is possibly on their way up in Washington, which could mean Eric Bieniemy could be back without a job. Obviously, I think he'll go back to Kansas City, but nonetheless, all that's topic for another day. Give me the Eagles. Texans at Panthers. Hey, battle of the top two quarterbacks being drafted in this past year's draft class. C.J. Stroud has looked better of the two. Give me Houston. Browns at Seahawks. P.J. Walker obviously getting a start again this week. No Deshaun Watson. Oh man, not sure the status of DK. I believe he'll play. He missed last week. On the road, give me Seahawks. I know that Browns defense is serious, but that defense can only carry you so much eventually. Especially against Seattle offense. Shout out to Smith and Jigba. Called his first touchdown this past week. Give me Seattle. Chiefs at Broncos. Chiefs big. Ravens at Cardinals. Ravens keep it rolling. Cardinals keep it interesting in the first half, but Ravens ultimately pull away. Bengals at 49ers. This is a scary game for the Bengals, man. Obviously, it's a game they must need, especially with Buffalo coming to Cincinnati next Sunday night. Will the 49ers lose 3 in a row? Me personally, I don't think so. Game will be close. Game will be good. But 49ers at home, I think that defense makes a play late that will get them the victory. Give me San Fran. I'm honestly surprised that game isn't. They should have flexed this game. That game should have been the Sunday Night Football game compared to what the Sunday Night Football game is. Bears at Chargers, snooze fest. Give me Chargers. Tyler Bannon got his first win last week against the Vegas team, but give me Chargers. And then Monday Night Football, Raiders at Lions. Raiders stink in the story. They're probably looking to trade Devontae Adams, get some piece, complete rebuild up there. Lions coming off an embarrassing loss on the road against Baltimore. Give me Lions. So that's my Week 8 rapid fire picks. I'll catch y'all next week, brothers. Hey, keep holding it down, man. Enjoying the show so far. So I'll catch y'all next week, brothers. I'm out.
My boy. Yeah.
Shout out to T, man. Shout out to our brother T.
Thank you, T, for doing this. You're doing more than you sending in videos. Y'all get the pick this week. All right, rapid fire. We got Tampa Bay at Buffalo. I got Buffalo.
Bay at Buffalo. Yeah, give me Buffalo as well.
Yep. Houston at Carolina. I'm going Houston. Carolina might not win a game.
Yeah, I'm going Houston as well. Like T said, give me a battle of young quarterbacks. I think CJ right now is being better. So give me CJ.
They don't win a game, though. This will be the one.
This will be the one. CJ can let that happen. He can let that happen.
LA at Dallas. The Rams at Dallas. I'm going with Dallas.
Yeah, give me Dallas. Rams this year is having a down year.
But they could. The Rams could score a lot of points, though. Dallas defense ain't looked the same since Diggs went out.
That's true.
So, Minnesota at Green Bay. I'm going with Minnesota.
Yeah, Jordan Love has hit that wall, man. Give me the Vikings.
New Orleans at Colts. I'm going New Orleans, even though Derek Carr don't look good.
They ain't looking good at all, man. He looking like he ain't on the same page with receivers. Chris Olave just got arrested this week.
He was fussing at Chris Olave on Wired Up. It's not good.
But yeah, I also take the Saints though.
New England at Miami. Miami's coming off of a tough loss to Philly. They're going. New England's coming on a big win, but they about to run up the score on New England.
Gonna run it up.
2 or 3 touchdowns.
They gonna do the dash on them, man. Yeah, give me Dolphins.
Jets at the Giants. Giants line is god awful. I just think the Jets gonna be too much on defense. I'm rolling with the Jets.
I agree. Jets defense is something serious, like T said, like you just said. So yeah, give me Jets.
This is a tough one though. Jacksonville at Pittsburgh. It's a good pick 'em though.
Could be a trap game, like T said. Could be a trap game.
I'm going with Pittsburgh. They just find a way to get these nitty gritty wins. Like
they make it ugly, man. They make it ugly, and Jacksonville is a very finesse team. Give me Pittsburgh, bro.
Yeah, Atlanta at Tennessee. I don't know about this one. One of those dual quarterbacks. Actually, I do dual quarterbacks. Give me Atlanta.
Just like T said, I'm not really feeling the whole. I might try that guy. Nah. Give me the Falcons.
Yeah, Philly at Washington. Philly defense is the real deal too. So I'm going Philly, and I
might get 10 sacks.
40 sacks.
Might get 10 sacks.
It's gonna be like 45 after Sunday. So
might be 50. Give me the Eagles.
Cleveland at Seattle. No Deshaun Watson. But they've been winning some games without Deshaun Watson.
A little better without Deshaun, actually.
I'm gonna roll with the Seahawks.
They look better without Deshaun. That Cleveland defense is serious.
Serious business.
Ooh. Give me Cleveland. Close, but give me Cleveland.
Baltimore at Arizona. Baltimore is gonna win.
Big.
Baltimore big. Kansas at Denver. I got Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City. I think they'll win by probably 10, 12 points, probably more.
Bengals at San Francisco. The home game. San Fran coming off 2. I want the Bengals to win, but my brain tells me that this is a game that the San Francisco wins if Brock Purdy's able to play.
Yeah, I'll be rooting for the Bengals for sure, but everything in me tells me that San Fran a little 3 in a row. Especially going to be at home for this one. Don't see it happening. Hope I'm wrong. Hope we're all wrong. We always pick San Fran for this week. Hope we're all wrong. Happened before.
Yeah.
So hopefully Bengals make us wrong again. But yeah, San Fran.
Is Justin Fields playing this week?
Probably not.
Bears at Chargers. I got the Chargers there.
Yeah, give me the Chargers. Yeah, even though that rookie had a good game last week. Chargers defense, they should be better than they actually play. So yeah, give me Chargers.
And last but not least, Raiders at Lions on Monday Night Football. I got the Lions because the Raiders, they stink, but like
they shouldn't be that bad though.
I don't know.
It really shouldn't be. They have a superstar D lineman in Crosby, superstar receiver in Devontae Adams,
superstar offensive lineman.
You got a great running back.
Yeah, so
they just suck, man. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, give me the Lions as well.
And that's it.
That's it, man. It's been rapid fire. Week 8. Excited for week 8, man. I'll tap in Friday. We're gonna do our parlays, man, and fantasy picks for week 8.
Yes, sir.
I've already been cooking up some in my head of cookies, fantasy picks. So should I tap in for that? Shit. Anything else football, brother?
No, man. Tap in. It's Down to the Wire 513. Follow us on everything. YouTube, Spotify, Apple. All of that.
At the bottom of the screen, man. You see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Down to the Wire 513. Like Doctor said, follow us everywhere. And I'm gonna switch the scroll real quick. You see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Make sure I go to Equit, set up y'all store. Whatever you do, get yourself some merch. Set up an online store.
Get the merch.
Sell some products to your fan base or to your customers or to your friends, to yourself. Buy yourself some your own merch.
Yeah,
Set it up. It's free.
it's
Go
free.
to equity.com
Yeah,
/use the code DTTW513. Support your boys.
support your boys. We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all, man. And also, you go to our site if you rock with us that much. You go to our site, cop our merch as well. Down to the wire, 513.company.site. I believe it is. It's gonna be at the end of this. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's gonna be at the end of this. Make sure you go copy yourself some merch as well.
Yeah, that site. You was right. Down to the
Right,
right.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah. So, it's been real live show, brother. Thank you for coming on. We doing what we do. You know,
Brother, thank you for popping on with me, brother. For our brother T, as he always says, just Google us. Easy way to find us. Thank you, T, for submitting your videos for us so we can play them on here, man, so you can still be a part of the show, even though you ain't not with us live, brother. We appreciate you.
appreciate
Love
it.
you, brother. Make sure
So,
y'all go out there and enjoy these NBA games. Yeah, Wemby right now versus Dallas versus Kyrie and Luca. My TV a little behind right now. They up 16-9. It's probably a little different score than it actually is, but um, yeah. Make sure
uh,
y'all enjoy the NBA.
the World Series, the teams that are playing, I think
Yes.
it's the Rangers
It's
and the
the
Diamondbacks.
Rangers and Diamondbacks. Yes. Phillies lost Game 7 last night. Didn't expect it to happen. Everybody expected Philly to win Game 7. No one expected them to lose that at home with that crowd.
And
Bryce Harper.
and then the Astros got blasted.
Man, shout out to Baker though, but yeah, they got their ass kicked, man. Got
Well,
their
yeah,
ass kicked.
Rusty Baker, he's retiring. So, hell of a career.
One of the best managers ever. Hands
Yeah,
down.
hell of a career. Hell of a career.
Yeah. So you tap in for the World Series, man. Playoff baseball is. I mean, they won't talk about baseball that much. We dibble and dabble a little bit. We gotta get into baseball more, especially the Reds. Hopefully, it should be good next year. But
The Reds give us more to talk about.
yeah, tap into the World Series, man. Like he just said, it was the Rangers versus the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Tap in. Playoff baseball is dope. World Series baseball is even doper.
Yep.
Make sure you tap in, man.
Yeah. So from Flyman Rand to your boy Josh Doc Evans, as T would say, T, it's been the real, and we gonna holler at y'all next week.
It's been down to the wire 513, man. Peace.